You thought I was pranking you?
At first I did, and then I heard it in your voice, and I just I had basketball shorts on. I just threw pants on.
Thank you.
I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be running down the highway or what, but
who knows with us?
Well, it's been one heck of a day here at Junod Acres. This guy behind me, Mac, and his understudy Fergus kind of took us for a spin this morning. We were at church watching our daughter play worship on the piano, and we got a text from our neighbor that both Mac and Fergus were out on the highway. Obviously that made us panic, and we hit the road right away, me a little bit before Sam, but came home, checked out what was going on when I was pulling down the highway. Sure enough, I saw Mac and Fergus out on the highway, and our neighbor was just kind of watching. If you saw our previous video, unfortunately, we had our neighbor get broke into. He's a medical marijuana farmer here in Oklahoma, and somebody broke in and stole his crop. At the time, we thought they had only cut one fence down. We did find out that today that the reason our two bulls were out on the highway is there was another cut in the fence that we had overlooked. We had drove the fence line, and it was in a bunch of trees. So anyway, that led to Mac and Fergus getting out today. Here's what I'm gonna say about good neighbors. If you've ever lived in the country in the United States, it's a different breed of people, and I am proud of that breed of people. Not only did my neighbor call me, who we've had some issues with before, but we tend to forgive people out here in the country. We actually have repaired that relationship with him. So he gave us the heads up and watched after him until we could get home. And then in a panic, which I wish we would have recorded this, in a panic, we worked on getting the two bulls back in off the highway. Everybody chipped in. Warren and Maja, our other neighbors, love them. God bless them. They're there for us when we need them. They helped us out. Randy, our neighbor across the road, started directing traffic, stopped the flow of traffic on a major highway. And some random farmer that I still don't know who he was, he blocked traffic from the other way, coming up from the south, until we could get the bulls off the highway. A little bit of panic mode. I definitely wish we could have got it on video, but in that moment in time, you don't have time to put it on video. So I tell you what, that we have a great group of people. Sam even called up Jason Crocker, and to tell you what kind of character that dude really has, he was in the middle of something at home, and he flew up here to try to help us get our cattle back in, and actually stuck around and helped me repair the fences, which you'll see here shortly. We didn't get much of it on video today, kind of giving you the story. What follows here is a little bit of the aftermath after we got them back in. Anyway, it's a crazy Sunday here at Junod Acres. Let you see some of the aftermath, and hope you guys have a good week. Like that hair?
Yeah, yeah.
There's Mac.
Mac, pulling your nuts after that run down the highway that's 65 mile an hour?
With semi zipping
Yeah.
and stopping traffic.
Oh my gosh, like you're just sitting here like we didn't just drive 90 with our hazards on to get home from town to keep you from becoming hamburger on the side of the highway. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. So 1 minute you're sitting in church watching your daughter play piano for the last time before she goes to college.
And then all I'm doing is just hanging out
Yeah,
at the house
and
and I get a call.
Yeah, I'm like, I have an emergency.
Not at our house.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So the pot farmer, the nice one we get along with, text said there's 2 cows at my house, the small one, so I thought he meant babies. So Flint hops in the car, drives home. No, it was Mac and Fergus running down highway, 65 mile an hour traffic going. They got out, whereas the people that stole the pot harvest, they cut the fence, and they cut our fence, which was pointless because it doesn't even have access to the highway.
We didn't know this.
We didn't. But then how did they get out though, if it wasn't to the highway?
They went through Lucas's.
Oh, where they didn't fix.
Yeah.
Oh, so the pot farmers didn't fix their fence. Got it.
What are we gonna do about that, sir? While I go get the tools to fix it.
I have no
Do we
idea.
trust him not to go back over?
I don't know.
Let's do it.
So Flint got Ferguson up on the other end of our property, and I just saw him in our other pond cooling himself off.
9, 10. Yeah, we got everybody. Fergus is in another pasture now.
Yeah, no, he's in the pond over by our driveway cooling his sack off after that fiasco. So Jason came to the rescue.
I heard the
SOS.
yeah, in her voice when she called.
You thought I was pranking you?
At first I did, and then I heard it in your voice, and I just like I had basketball shorts on. I just threw pants on.
Thank you.
I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be running down the highway or what, but
Who knows with
Yeah.
us? No, and this is not for clickbait. It's not for views. This was legit. And I was in, so I got Carly's keys from church and drove her car. She has a little Encore. In case anyone's looking at Encores, you won't ever be able to get them over 90 mile an hour. I did have my hazards on, but there was a huge livestock hauling semi in front of me, and all I could picture was him plowing into Mac, because I know that it's like right over a little bit of a hill where he would have popped over where Mac and Fergus were when I had talked to Flint. So, whoo! Okay, so they are in for the time being, but Flint now gets to fix fence in what, waist high weeds and
Yeah.
briars. That's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be a good time.
Dang grasshoppers.
ranching's like 10% fun, 90% work.
For real.
Always
For
fixing
real.
something.
I can't even get through an hour church service and gotta come home to get them off the highway. And now we've got 2 kids in town with no vehicles.
No vehicles and no car seats.
No car
They
seats.
break 'em out.
Yeah, so, all right. Well, and our neighbors came to the rescue too. I called them and they threw on some clothes and they met us at the end of the driveway. And even Lucas, the pot farmer, was
And our
helping.
neighbor across the road.
Oh, they
Randy.
came too?
Randy helped direct traffic while I got Ferguson.
Oh my
He had all
gosh.
vehicles stopped both ways.
Oh, see, that's what I was thinking I was gonna have to do with Carly's car, especially with that semi coming. Oh. We just wanted Jason to come and get the gate
I know, that's why I didn't sit in the back.
so I don't have to work.
Yeah. Opening and shutting gates, too much work for Sam. So
Yeah,
Well, she
yeah,
hardly
it is.
ever does anything.
I know,
so.
I know. I just sit in here. One of our viewers earlier said that I just sit in here and eat bonbons. She was like joking, but yeah, it's exactly
What are
what I do.
bonbons?
I have no idea. Chocolates?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I should try to take some in the Ranger and eat them. As much time as we spend in the Ranger corralling animals, I should have snacks in here. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, have fun fixing fence and those weeds.
I will not.
I'm gonna have to go back and pick up our kids. Look who is good though. Donkeys. They don't get out on the highway. Oh, but Poppy now can reach those hay bales. That's probably where he'll be all afternoon.
Okay, man. So this is where our property ends, and I kind of rigged that up. See on that post there?
Yeah.
When they cut it, because they cut it here,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is on our neighbor's property. Obviously, didn't see it all. And it makes absolutely no sense. I don't know why they went on our property to get to. So there's the greenhouse that they robbed the dope from, or medical marijuana. Yeah, some people call it. And right there, man.
Yeah, I don't know why they cut this.
Yeah, it makes no
Unless they thought
sense.
they were gonna like sneak on this side of the fence or something.
Well, maybe, I don't know. I am going to, I'll weed eat it. Okay, that probably looked pointless, but I'm like, I hate sugar.
Yeah.
So I'll still get them.
Yeah.
But
You don't like getting eaten up?
if you can reduce it,
Yeah.
I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, we went around and tried to get what we could.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll work, but yeah, unfortunately right here, I mean, you just see they just cut it straight down.
Yep.
That sucks. So I'm just taking over the Junod's channel here. So I personally never fixed barbed wire and spliced it together. So I'm gonna learn something, and maybe you guys will learn something out of this. So you're not that useless.
Me?
Yeah, you got some use to you.
I do.
Teach me some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
I'm
some.
gonna Sam. I mean, she didn't come with us, so that's
Yeah.
probably a good thing.
Well, she never does anything, so
True.
you know.
True.
Guys, y'all gotta be nice to these people. They're nice. They work. I guarantee you, they work harder than most people that you watch on YouTube. This is a reality. This is what I like about y'all's channel. Y'all keep it real and just show how it is. And this is the reality of ranching and live this lifestyle. They're the real deal.
Yeah, this is. I mean, we'd be doing this regardless of YouTube or not.
Yeah.
So that's where it is. I think we'll try to get it to go. A couple more.
So we tried a few different methods.
Yeah.
So we didn't have what we needed, huh? We didn't have the clamps.
Yeah, we had this is the only big one we had. So I bought the wrong size, I guess, last time. So on this one, we just, you came up with that, man. Slicing the, each one individually.
So if it doesn't work good, you know.
Yeah, if it breaks.
Yeah, that's on me.
But I don't think we're gonna try it without that extra wire in there this time.
Yeah.
And see what that does. I'm gonna try to get one more crank on it. And I am gonna have to get gloves, that's hot.
I'm just glad it's not as hot as it's been lately.
Yeah,
This rain cooled it down a little bit.
a little bit. It's still pretty warm though.
Yeah. I was wondering why you grabbed that pipe.
I knew it'd be hot, I didn't know how hot.
Yeah.
This is my cheater bar.
Yeah. But they say work smart, not hard.
That's right. That's so much easier.
Yeah.
I think that's probably good, man.
Think so?
I'd like to do another one. I'm worried to do it.
It'll bust.
Let me do it.
Famous last words, right?
All right. We got her.
Not bad for an old man.
I know. Getting older every day, man. Can't help that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this will work out like that.
Getting me shaking.
Yeah. Yeah, we were trying to figure out how to do it. And since we didn't have any of the big ones, and then doing like this seems to be working, so be all right.
So it looks like it worked okay, man.
Yeah.
Just stretching the actual wires. I don't think this wire is that old to where it snapped in any way.
Yeah. But if it does mess up, it's my fault.
That's right. Said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
We'll put the clips on and call it good.
It'll hold the cow in.
It'll hold, I hope.
Yeah.
That's kind of a pain in the butt. It's what you got to look forward to with Lambo,
Oh,
man.
I'm waiting on it.
Nah, he's a good little guy.
Yeah, I was looking at y'all's, what is it, a fold, right? Fold is,
Yeah.
I was looking at them today when we were riding around, kind of looking at size now that I've like, you know, been looking. Lambo, he's a little dude, but he's getting there.
Yeah. I mean, we'll go look. If you got time, we'll go look at Fergus. I know we mentioned that.
Yeah.
When we were at your place about size comparison.
Yeah. So I don't really know too much about it, but I guess there's different frame, like scales or something.
Yeah. So there's different. So you got a standard Highland, which I don't know the exact numbers. You got to forgive me there, but it's so many inches to the back.
Okay. Yeah.
The back where the hip is. So many inches for a standard, and then you got a mid-size, and then you got a mini, and then you got a micro mini.
Yeah.
So and we'll probably get criticized for saying this, but we're not interested in minis or micro minis because there's a lot of inbreeding and
Health problems and stuff.
Yeah, to get a micro mini, they gotta have the chondro gene.
Yeah.
And that comes with health problems.
Yeah. It's like breeding bulldogs and all sorts of things.
Yeah,
Oop.
it really is. We got it.
Boss is checking up on you, huh?
Yeah, she is. I mean, it is my fault they got out. Somehow.
Yeah.
But when I do all the work around here, I mean,
Hey.
things are eventually gonna go bad. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, the Highlands with Lambo, I think he's pretty close to the size of Fergus.
But yeah.
And Fergus is probably a mid-size, I would say.
Yeah.
He's definitely not a standard. Mac's a standard. And Lambo's mom is a standard. But
What's the, do you know how, like, what's like the, like a monster one would be? Like,
Mac's about
okay, yeah.
as big as,
Yeah.
I mean, they can get up to 2,000 pounds.
Uh-huh.
But I think that's the old school one.
Yeah.
In Scotland. I think most of them over in the States are
Yeah.
Mac size or smaller.
Yeah. Well, Dan got it fixed up. Now I'm stuck back here.
I know, man. We'll see ya.
All right.
Well, dude, good job.
Yeah, I'll walk it back.
You'll walk it back?
Yeah.
Okay, you know which way to go? Yeah. It's only about half mile. You'll be good.
That's nothing.
Okay, later.
Yeah.
It is time to call it a day. It's been quite a day. Oh, there's my people.
Your peeps.
Pearl!
Don't eat them.
Pearl!
People.
We don't eat people here. Sometimes I say the stupidest things. Just comes out before I even know what I'm saying.
Kids say the darndest things.
Exactly. Okay, you need a shower.
What's that noise? You hear it?
Is it a dove cooing? I've been hearing them a lot. No, that might be the neighbor's dogs. Okay, you need a shower because you're stinky.
Uh-huh. Oh, look at Jack.
From chasing.
Way back there.
Aww. From chasing bulls down the highway.
Yep.
And fixing fence.
Yep.
But we learned today that we have good neighbors and good friends. Our neighbors dropped everything, threw some clothes on. They came. And Jason, I called him literally 5 seconds on the phone, and he was on his way.
Yep.
And he helped you fix fence. So you didn't have to do that by yourself.
Dirty booger. He's a dirty,
Rotten scoundrel. Yeah.
But we'll be here in a second.
Yep. I just said, I got an emergency. We got bulls on the highway. Can you help? And he said, I'll be right there.